The context for Isaiah 63 is also interesting and enlightening. Isaiah 63 is part of the third major section of Isaiah, perhaps written close to 100 years after the opening lines. Israel is back in the land and has been working, toiling, struggling to reestablish itself, rebuild Jerusalem, rebuild temple, accustom themselves to life in the home of their ancestors, a place that none of them can remember, except in the stories that they've heard. This particular time in that period must have been a difficult time because the words that come to us, sounding like rejoicing and encouragement, come embedded in a lament that things are not going as well as they had hoped. And in the midst of their despair, they hearken back to those memories that gave them the strength, the joy at coming back, the strength to rebuild those walls in spite of the opposition, to begin the process of rebuilding the temple and establishing life in the land that God had given their ancestors. Remembering is a doorway into worship, one of the commentators said. It was certainly true for the folks in the days of Isaiah, folks who were facing some difficult times, some challenges that they just weren't quite convinced they were worthy of. And it's true for us, because we look to Scripture that was written a long time ago about events that happened well before any of us were alive. We hear words sometimes from folks whom we have met and know and walked with and worked with, but a lot of it is based on remembering. But the way we remember is critically important. We can hearken back to the days of old in a nostalgic way, the good old days and our rocking chair, and get no further. Or we can do as Israel must have done. Use those words of remembrance to call us back to a faith and a faithfulness that gave people the strength to face whatever the adversity, to move forward in their lives, to draw closer to the God who cares. This is Ben Moore from West Highlands United Methodist Church with a thought for your day. Just another way of reaching out. Thank you.